Welcome in, everyone. Farmer Cop here for episode 28 of my Frankenmuth build, our biggest American farm series, or however you want to call it. We are here in February. I've just gone into February. We were in January at the end of last episode. Nothing's happened. I haven't done anything, nothing crazy, don't worry. But it is time for us to plant cotton, and I want some new equipment for that. And this is going to be kind of crazy. I'm going to turn around in a second and show you what we're going to sell, and you're going to think I'm crazy. We're selling all these guys. Not because I don't love them. I love every one of these tractors, to be completely honest with you. They've all been absolutely fantastic. But we are moving into the future. We have some money. We have probably the money to buy everything we want to now. So we could theoretically hold on to all this stuff, but we don't need that many tractors. I like everything to be kind of in line. We're going to repaint, and repaint, that was a crazy amount of money. But it will end up paying off in the end. Repair, and repair. All right, let's sell these. We're sitting at $5.9 million. Crazy to sell all those guys, but I've got big plans. Big plans. Large tractors, the black edition. The ones we were using were the standard ones, up to 853. Still goes up to 853, but we want, these are just so cool. 785 US. Yeah, crawler track broad. Yeah, get me the broad ones. Front weights, yes please. 3-point attacher, yes please. $772,000 for this guy. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, we just bought 4 new of those guys. Now, let's go down to planters for a second. This is a direct drill, 17.8. That one's wider. This one actually also holds more stuff. Yeah, I wish they had... Let's look at seeders real quick, because I'm thinking... I don't even know where this is going to go yet. These guys don't do it, they just do those crops right there, which we don't do any of those. We don't do any seeding crops anyways, which is crazy, because we could get some massive seeders to really save us some time and headaches there. Yeah, all of these are not... Nothing special about these guys that we should use them or anything like that. It's not going to help us out. So, yeah, planters. I don't think there's anything better out there. This one's one of my favorite planters. It just requires the field to be plowed. We may end up buying another one of those, but we need one of these. We have 3 right now. 2 of these would actually be awesome to do the corn. We might buy it. Well, let's start with just this guy. You know what? No, screw it, because we're not going to upgrade anymore. Let's get this guy. We're buying this. Okay, and then I also want one of these. We got the money. We're doing it. Big spending spree right there, ladies and gentlemen. Look at those beautiful quad tracks. My goodness, I'm excited. More horsepower than we had before because we didn't have the full horsepower additions. We traded 4 tractors for these guys. I'm absolutely pumped about it. So, yeah, that's my big upgrade, I think, for this episode. I gotta be careful because, yes, if we hemorrhage cash like that every time, I mean, we have other stuff we can upgrade. We could potentially do... this is in the future. I'm not talking about right now, but in the future we could potentially look at, going AF11 style. I think that's the biggest. I mean, the CR11 also has got it. CR11 Gold Edition. I've never really used those too much. I'm not a big fan. Like, if you're working on a farm, like, it just doesn't feel right to have a golden tractor. It's like, all right, take it easy now. But I mean, this guy... I love the red. I love Case. I'm a big Case fan. Big proprietor. The long pipes in those guys, 742,000 a pop. It's got bigger capacity, so make it easier. To be fair, our harvesters we have right now, these guys right here, 17,100 liters is not much different than 20,000. That has 775 horsepower though, compared to that one's. Oh, I guess we probably I'm sure did the 790, so that even has more horsepower. So maybe we'll just never upgrade from the fence. I'm pretty happy with the fence, to be fair as well. We could always get just more of them. We go Colossus. No, we're not going to do that. But anyhow, yeah. So maybe there's other options we could look at potentially. There's other things out there. I mean, some of these hold some crazy amounts of stuff. Like that one goes up to almost 23,000. But yeah, but we want some new modern stuff and things like that. But yeah, there's a lot of options for us to upgrade going forward. But here we go, new plant or new. We gotta hop in one right now, right? Yeah. If you want to unlock this, you have to order the special toy. I have a video out on it. There's a special toy that comes with the code to unlock this in the game, if you're wondering how I got these. Oh, man. Just an epic beast of a machine. Absolutely epic. Well, there you go. I'm going to go ahead and get our content. What did I say? Content? I think I said content. I meant cotton. I'm going to get our cotton planted. There we go. If I could try to use words. And then, I don't know when I'll bring you guys back in. Maybe in April. April we'll do some more planting. Or maybe I'll wait until May when we're actually going to sell some clothing and do some stuff like that. But anyhow, I'm super pumped about these. These are going to be fun to use and have around the farm. And just, I mean, this is the toppity tip top of tractors out there. I mean, there's really, like, what else are we going to buy? You know? In terms of tractors, right? That's the most expensive tractor in the book right here. So, yeah, I mean, there's lots of other cool tractors out there, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's not that. But, I mean, can't go wrong with that. Big Roy's got only 600 horsepower. They have more than that, never mind. But, yeah, Big Roy would be kind of cool to have around the farm, but it'd just be useless. It'd be like a lawn ornament, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. I am considering, like, after our Massey Fergusons are going to be retired, because we have a bunch of 9S's. Are those in large tractors, actually? Oh, wow. Actually, those are large tractors, aren't they? Are they not? No, I thought they were medium as well. That's a 7S. We don't have any of those. Am I just missing it? Where's the 9S? It's not under small tractors. Get out of here with that. That's a 6S. That's what I thought. Maybe it is large tractors. Am I just... Oh, I am. I'm just blind. I'm sorry. I am just absolutely blind. So those have 425 horsepower, the configuration we have them in. I mean, I'm trying to think of what I would want to go with. I've never used a ton of Kubotas, but they're just, the horsepower drop on that, it's just too much, I think, for any of these guys in here. So maybe we are just sticking with the Masseys. Could also do like some Valtras. Valtra's got just a touch less horsepower. It's not a big deal. That one actually has 400 horsepower. I'm kind of surprised by that. That's pretty impressive. Also could go with some New Hollands. I don't really use New Holland a whole lot. Or we could straight up just shift the whole fleet over to case and do some big old case tractors, something like that. I don't know. We got time to think about that. For now, we got these guys, and I'm going to get working on planting. All right, everything is planted, and it's big payout time. Let's get our clothes loaded up. Now, it's April, but it looks like in May, which we normally sell in May, the price is going to kind of tank a little bit. So we're gonna sell it now. I think price is already starting to trend down here. So 19867, we're going to sell it at Frankenmuth Farmers Market, which is going to be good, hopefully. What's the sell everything container? 1931. Yeah, it's so much lower. Yeah, I think we sell it for Frankenmuth's Farmers Market. Obviously, it's $500 per pallet extra we're going to make. So, I say all that because it is a bit tricky to sell it there. But I've kind of developed a way to do it that's worked pretty good for me. So, let's go to clothing, wherever that's going to be in here. Oop, there it was. I think we'll have to make 2 trips as well, but I'll do at least 1 trip with you guys in here. Get this all loaded up. I think it's saying, well, I don't know, 70, how much do we have? What does this thing hold? I can't remember. I can't remember off the top of my head, but this one looks like it also combined a couple. Looks like it put, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Might have grabbed, nope, 58,000 there. Need to move this guy in there, so let's get, there we go. Okay. Oh, yep, grab that. I bet this next one's empty, maybe? Because that 1,000 showed up after we put it in there. Yeah, okay. But never mind, you guys are going to be here for the full dealio. Okay? Gonna put that back. I don't want to go that way. We want to loop. We can go this way. I don't really want to drive up over that. Head down this roadway here. But yeah, I've got kind of a system that works pretty good for selling at the farmer's market now with the bulk items, since it doesn't really like to take them. Which I'll show you when we get there, so. Basically back up, so, because it unloads out the back of this thing. And then I kind of force the unload as we go, but yeah. Anywho. think, yeah, we'll just go down to the main road and then we'll turn left there. But yeah, so this will be, what do we got next up? June, we're selling soy possibly, so I'll probably bring you guys back in for that after this. And then we'll have our carrot harvest in August. I know I focused a lot on that, so I'll probably do most of that off camera. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the stuff we're doing is mostly kind of stuff we've done, so I'm just trying to debate back and forth what I want to put on there or not. I don't think I've done a cotton harvest maybe time lapse, so maybe we'll do something like that just to kind of show off some of the cotton harvest. Cotton harvest takes a while, so that might be a decent time lapse. Maybe like, oh, maybe we'll do 4 or 5 minutes of that. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the stuff we're doing, we're kind of rinse repeating. And where we're at, what year are we on here? I'm trying to remember. We're on year 23. I like to get to year 30, but I don't know how feasible from an entertainment perspective that is. I mean, I'm just showing kind of the highlights of us selling stuff, which, I mean, to be fair, that's the most exciting part of probably any farmers, and farmers in real life as well, of, you know, them actually selling their crops and things like that. So, yeah, basically I'm back right here. That should do it. Yep, there we go. Now, you sit here for a while, and you have to unload these all. And give me a lot of those error message over time, but okay. And we can take a look at what we made. We go finances here. 2681432, which is epic. So yeah, that's a lot of money. Then I can check, did any pallets get lost? Because there's no pallets over there, but actually it's easiest if I do, well, let's just take a look. I don't see anything over here. Yeah, sometimes they might get one stuck in the building or something, but it doesn't look like there's anything there. So I think we got them all. But yeah, we're back up to 4.9 million, even though we spent a crap ton of money. I think next episode we got to look at maybe doing some different crops, some different areas. I want to do some different stuff. I mean, we got a lot of stuff we have the potential to do. We could do more carrots next year, maybe, and do some of that, and then maybe get a couple more carrot harvesters. I mean, we can fill out our carrot harvesting garage, but I think for this episode at least, we've made our big investment for this one. I think we're just going to kind of keep hammering along and try to get everything done best we can. But yeah, so anyhow, that's what I got for now. I'll bring you guys back in probably when it's time to sell the soy. Darn, I lied. We're going to sell soup as well because the soup prices are looking good right now. Not that. Carrot soup. I mean, yes, it's going to basically say the same thing all year, but that's a good deal right there. And this will actually be easy for us to sell because it will actually cooperate with this trailer. But yes, so let's go ahead and load up our soups. Shouldn't be a ton. There it was. And I'm going to keep track on our other sheet where we're 3.3 million in the hole. We made 302,000 so far off our carrots. It's just a good time to sell soup. I think we've sold soup. We had to have sold soup already if I got made 302,000, but this is a good time to sell soup, so I'd like to sell it as well right now. I think that's for both of those. This pallet silo, yep, it's going down. Perfect. It's great. Ooh. Oh, it does still have some in there. Dogs are grabbing it from there. Same time. I don't know how they work. It doesn't matter as long as they're giving us soup and we're getting it all, we're able to pick it all up. That's fine. All right, we'll loop around here. $42,000 there. There's a lot of liters of soup. If you really think about that, that is a lot of soup. Okay, sell everything container. Here we come. It's probably easiest to go out this way, actually. Loop around. And we made ourselves a pretty efficient money-making machine, I think, with everything we got going on. This is probably one of the most profitable series I've ever had. We did do one on, like, it was like a Dakota Farmer series, something like that I did very briefly, never finished it. Sorry. Where we started with $10 million. And then I got to buy a bunch of equipment. But, like, it wasn't... This one's starting from basically nothing. Yeah. we've done well for ourselves, that's for sure. Should be the next row. Yep, next row will drop us down to sell everything container. You know what? In the interest of time too, because you guys have seen me drive a truck, we're just gonna cut through our cotton field. We wanted to check our field anyway, so it's always good to check on things out here and see how they're doing. But yeah, we should get our 300,000-ish for this, which will, you know, put us to, we only have 2.7 million left to break even on our carrots. And if we make more carrots, or maybe we even do other crops, can our current you go in here, actually it's easier. Our current setups do other stuff. I know we can plant other things. They can do other things. What about the headers? Headers can do anything. We can do other crops as well. So we're not all carrots. I have to also think too, is the carrots, or is the soup factory a divided production? Alright, well, let's sell our soup real quick and then I'll look into that. I can start pulling that up while it's working on that. So let's see. Where'd I keep that? Production. Here we go. Soup factory. Soup. Production other. Soup. It is a divided production. So how much do we get? 274,063. 274,063. We'll take it. So the soup factory is a divided production, which means if you put more than one type of recipe at the same time in there, it's no good. But I think with the profitability, if we did triple soup, I think triple soup is more profitable. No. Wait a second. Less cycles, but is it more profitable per cycle? No. Yes, slightly more profitable. All right, well, we could make triple soup. We could also put more soup factories in. I don't know. We could make more vegetables. We'd have to make more factories to deal with them. We got the storages for carrots set up, so maybe we just kind of double down on carrots. Maybe we do some other vegetables. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Should we do some other vegetables? We can put this away here. As soon as it puts that one away, it's going to want to open the other one, so we'll wait until it does that. We're going to put that one back. Okay. All right. Yeah, let me know what you guys think we should do, but I'll see you when it's time to sell soy. All right, soybean selling time. And the next thing you'll probably see is a time lapse of me harvesting cotton, I think, after this. Let me just make sure we're at the right one. Garrett Grain Elevator, 108 feet from it. It's got to be this one. Okay. Good time to sell. Shouldn't take too long to unload it all. Now that we have the quick unload, or quicker unload. That's much faster. Won't be a crazy amount, but it'll be a really good amount, that's for sure. Be like 1.5 million-ish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And we're getting there. Got a sixth of it left. Okay, and believe in you. Almost 1.6. All right, so a little bit more than I thought. We'll take that. That's for sure. Yeah. Okay. There's our soy sold off. That is our next sell of the year. I can't believe we're just sitting fat with cash. Yeah, I'm excited to see kind of what we're gonna do next year in game. Again, got some ideas. We'll see how it goes. Looking to buying some more land and things. I think that's what we'll do. Maybe expand our vegetables. But yeah, I think I'll let you guys enjoy a little time lapse of some cotton harvesting, and then after that, I think we'll just wrap up the year. I think that's where we're gonna go. So I'll see you guys when it's time to wrap up the year, or maybe if we're gonna sell something else. Well, everyone, welcome into November. Harvest is over, and it's carrot soup selling time, I guess. Not really, but the soup prices are absolutely fantastic right now. They're above the max, and we don't even have all of it here. There's a little bit more that I'll grab off camera. But yeah, we'll throw this out there, and then also it's a great time to sell popcorn, I believe, as well. Popcorn 1910. It says 1944 tomorrow, so we'll probably actually sell popcorn tomorrow. But yeah, I just want to bring you guys back in a little quick update here. One thing I did do, we'll wait till this finishes selling and then we'll talk about that. We'll talk about harvest as well. Okay, there we go. The one thing I did do, actually this one happened a while ago and I forgot to mention, I bought another weeder for us. We had the 3, I wanted the 4th one to make it a little bit more efficient, so I did buy that. Yeah. We'll start, let's just head this way, it's just way faster. This is just a direct line back. So yeah, bought that. I also bought a service truck, which I'll show you that in the store. It's this guy right here, field repair truck. It's way easier to use this than some of the repair triggers. So if I actually go over to the farm, I got rid of the repair triggers I had out front here. I can't sell the ones in there without selling that building first. So yeah, it's way easier. It's this, where's it at? Parked right there. It's just way easier to repair things. Now, some of the garages, like these big ones that have just a repair trigger that goes throughout it, it's not a big deal. But yeah, I spent a lot of money repairing things because I just wanted to get us all caught up and everything maintained, so that was all good. So yeah, those are 2 new purchases I made. Just wanted to mention those to you guys. And then, in addition to that, our harvest for carrots was $1,954,920. And also, just because we just sold carrots, I need to make sure I add this to our kind of our balance sheet for what we're making off of carrots. Because we have a $3.3 million investment. I think we should get maybe more harvesters. We can talk about that later, but speed up the process a little bit. Yeah, but anyhow, I don't think there's a lot more carrot soup here. We'll see how much is left. Yeah. Anyhow, I don't know. I'm debating back and forth what we do next episode. I'm hoping you guys will have some good feedback on this one. There's only 2,000 liters. Gosh, darn it. All right, well, if I would have known it was just that, I thought it was like at least 20,000 liters. Well, I'll go sell this off, I guess, and then I'll add that to the balance sheet, but that'll be another few $100,000. So that'll probably put us pretty close to the $1 million point in terms of our investment so far, which not bad. That means, you know, over the course of about 6 years, we'll have the money back on the carrots that we put into it, and then be making just pure profit, which honestly on an investment like that's not bad. But yeah, so we're doing good. Corn harvest was 697,951 liters. My concern is we're not producing popcorn fast enough, as in we're not using our corn fast enough. So I actually think we're going to put in a second, we'll put another popcorn factory in, because I just think that's going to be needed. And then soybeans, 704,539 liters of soybeans. So a lot of good harvests that happen, a lot of good stuff happens. So, but yeah, just wanted to mention all those things. We will probably, after I finish this little segment here, I'll bring you guys back in, and we'll close out this year in this episode, and then next episode will be next year. And I'm going to try to do by the years again. And we'll probably do until we get to year 30. I think 30 years will be about our cutoff point, and then we'll decide kind of what we want to do from there and what kind of series we want to do next. But yeah, and hopefully Kinlag will be wrapping up around that time as well. So we just only have one series going for maybe a little bit, but there we go, 3,296. So that means if we go to our finances here, or financials, 415,607. So I'll add that to the balance sheet, 415,607. Okay, so that's good. Good stuff is happening. Most of our fields needed lime this year, so I spent a lot of time putting lime down, which was obnoxious, but it is what it is, I suppose. Okay, the other thing we're going to do, we're going to put another popcorn factory in. Let's do that real quick. Just fly back over here. I was looking at how it was going to fit in. I think I want to do it like this, so that we can pick up through the middle. Well, I don't know, actually. It's honestly more important to me that it's easier to think about this. Wait, no, I think we do it this way. We can pick up on both the back end and the front end. I just want the 2 loading points, or where you drop off popcorn, to be in line with each other. I can just back up the truck. I think that's just more important. So we'll do that right there. Is it this that we have down here? Which, let's fix that up. Like that. Kind of around the building like this. This side will that. It will go all the way out to that. There. There. Okay. That's all fine and dandy. Things are good there. I didn't keep track of how much the cotton harvest was in terms of, like, how much we harvested, but I mean, it's going to be very similar every year. Obviously, as we use the lime off the field, we get a little bit less on those fields every year, but then when we refresh it, it goes back up. So it varies, but not by much. But anyhow, that's what I got for that. I will bring you guys back in probably in... I'll probably bring you guys back in January. Next month, I may sell popcorn, but I'll just do that off camera and let you know how much we get. So there we go. All right, happy January. Another year in the book. So that was year 23. So we have 7 more years. That might mean 7 more episodes. It might mean 14 more episodes. We'll see how it goes. My goal is for 7, I think. So we'll see. But yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at our finances. Let me pull that up if I hit the right buttons here. There we go. Okay, so current farm value, $25 million, which is... Oops, I didn't mean to go to that yet. Which is crazy. If we go down here... that's by far our highest value. It's not our biggest percent increase. 30% increase here is almost as much money as we increased here, but it's just a lower percentage. But yeah, we increased 20% in value. That's a really good investment on our part there. We're $5 million up, and we're doing absolutely fantastic. And we had some big expenses this year. So let's go take a look at that. Our assets, we have 60 of them on this side, and then we have the buildings and things. So this is ridiculous, which this is going to probably have to go down further as we add more stuff. We have $7.9 million in the bank, which is absolutely epic. So here, big expenses. We spent $3.6 million on vehicles, which, yes, some of those are going to reflect in the assets category as well in terms of value. We did sell a little bit of equipment. That was our clothing, I believe, and some other stuff. What else did we sell? Clothing and something else? Harvest income, we don't have anything. What is going on with that? Did we not sell soybeans this year? When do we sell soy normally? We sell soy in June. Did we not sell soy? I wonder if I didn't put it on there. Expenses and income. Total profits $1.5 million plus. The math kind of adds up if you include the fact that we added $3.6 million in vehicle purchases. Well, $3.7 million. So I think the math adds up. I think I might have probably just put it in here because when do we normally sell soy? We sell it in June, though. In May, we sell clothes. We sold clothes early, so I think that's clothes. Did we not sell the soy? I got to go back to the farm real quick. You're going to see a slightly zoomed in version. It's going to look really weird for you. We definitely sold soy because we only have the soy that we have in there. So I might have actually legitimately forgot to put it on here, which is crazy because the finances don't go back that far, which is a bummer. Goodness, that's kind of a bummer. So I don't know what we would have sold for the soy. Did we did it on camera, didn't we? I might have to go find that and put it on here and add that to there. So I'll do that later. But yeah, anyhow, so this profit might actually be false. It might go up quite a bit. But in December, that was our popcorn, 1.3 million. That was our soup. That was me selling. What did I sell? Well, that was selling repair triggers, the old repair triggers. Yep, that's right. That's right, because we have the field truck now. But yeah, I'll go look into that. Because I'm kind of curious. We should have had that on there. That's the only thing we're really missing. So I'll figure that out and fix that. But anyhow, that's what I got for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. And turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.